Chris here with High Seas Cruising, and welcome to today's video. Alright, we all know you get to the cruise port, you test positive for COVID-19, well, you cannot embark on the cruise ship, right? Well, according to Disney, testing positive for COVID-19 may no longer disqualify you from getting on the cruise ship. So up till now, Disney Cruise Line tested everybody at the cruise terminal. If you tested positive, you and your entire travel party were denied boarding. But now they have a new policy called 90 Days Recovered. And this is to take into account that people can continue to test positive even though they have already recovered from COVID-19. So according to Disney, guests recently recovered from COVID-19. In some cases, people who have recently recovered from COVID-19 may still test positive for the SARS-CoV-2 virus. If guests have tested positive for COVID within 11 to 90 days of their sail date, they may qualify to be considered as 90 days recovered. With the appropriate documentation and subsequent approval, guests considered 90-day recovered are not required to participate in COVID-19 testing during the pre-sail embarkation or disembarkation process of their cruise. Now, there are some steps to go through in order to get this 90-day recovered approval. You're going to have to submit some documentation. Now, you will need several documents. They're all going to have to be uploaded into the Safe Passage website that Disney Cruise Lines uses. They currently use that for vaccination verification and for vaccination testing, so you will have some additional steps you're going to have to take. So if you have tested positive for COVID-19 within 11 to 90 days of your sail date and would like to be identified as a 90-day recovered, please upload the following to Safe Passage. Okay, so you will need a copy of your previous COVID-19 test result, which is greater than 11 days and less than 90 days from your sail date. The test must have been an antigen, a NAT, a rapid PCR, or a lab-based PCR. Essentially, the same test that is required to get on a cruise ship, okay, are going to be the required proof of test. Basically, you're going to have some form of documentation. All right, those simple home tests where it puts the line on it like I took the other day in the video, where you just see the answer right there in front of you, that is not proctored, that is not going to count. Keep that in mind. This has to be an official, documented COVID-19 test. Okay, and the test results must include your date of birth. You're going to have a signed letter on official letterhead that shows the name, address, and phone number of the licensed healthcare provider or public health official stating that you have recovered from COVID-19 in the last 90 days and you are cleared for travel. And vaccinated guests, of course, will have to upload proof of their vaccination in addition to your 90-day recovered documentation. All right, and this change can help some cruisers out there that like to cruise on Disney Cruise Lines. You know, like I said, if you've tested positive for COVID-19 90 days prior to your sail date, there is always that possibility you can continue to test positive. And this here at least gives you the opportunity to still be able to go on your cruise. Is it you just need a valid COVID-19 test that shows you were positive, a note from your doctor approving you to sail and confirming that you have recovered from COVID-19, and of course your vaccination card, and you still have the opportunity to go on your cruise instead of having to cancel it, miss it, or anything like that. So I think this is another good change as we move forward in health and safety protocols. Will other cruise lines adopt this policy? It's a little early to tell, and I honestly don't know. You remember a little while back, Disney changed their policy and said that everybody age 5 and up had to be fully vaccinated. And that is a policy change that we did not see the other cruise lines jump right on and adopt. So will this policy be something they may also pick up, or they may not? Time will tell. If we see any other cruise line make this change, of course we will let you know. Alright, I hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you have, do me a favor, smash that like button. Have yourself a great day. And like always, we will see you out on the high seas.